Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy E2 Blue back with you again for yet another video. So you guys get to see my ugly mug once again. Yes, you will. All right, so the Dallas Cowboys. It seems like no matter what's going on in the league, we're always in the news. Now, America's team. That's what we are, right? I'm just going to go over all the crazy stuff that's been going on this past week, this past month. I mean, it's the off season, right? You can't tell because the way the news is going through these threads. I mean, even with the combine this week, I mean, you can't even focus on that because of the simple fact that everybody's in the Cowboys business. Everybody always wants to talk about the Cowboys. I mean, everybody claims that they hate the Cowboys so much, right? They claim that they hate us, right? But we're always talked about. See, one thing that I always learned is when you're jealous and envious of something, you're always going to talk about it. Because honestly, if the Cowboys were so bad and people didn't like them that much, honestly, we wouldn't be an afterthought. Hold on, let me get this little glare off of here. Alright. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it's a lot of hate going on right now. And Jerry Jones is getting the brunt of it right now. This whole battle with the commissioner, Roger Goodell, trying to get $2 million, as my man Mark Holmes would say. But trying to get all this money out of Jerry Jones to basically pay back the court fees and all the stuff that the NFL had to deal with the Ezekiel Elliott process. Well, okay. Aren't you guys the reason why Ezekiel Elliott is going through this? Let me take you back. So everybody already knows the situation. Ezekiel Elliott was acquitted. He was never charged. He never got arrested. So now, yet, and still 2 years later, we're still dealing with the simple fact that now we're dealing with Roger Goodell and trying to get his money back from the court fee. Well, you guys started it. You guys thought you were the police and the FBI and wanted to do your own investigation, and this is where we are. Look, the boy did his 6-game suspension. Whether he did it or not at this point, it doesn't even matter. It's over with. Stop trying to run the Cowboys into the ground and because you don't like Jerry Jones and because you think that he was trying to, because you feel slighted because he was trying to get your contract not to happen. But again, you got what you wanted. You got your contract. You got Ezekiel suspended. You got everything you wanted. Yo, at this point, leave us the hell alone. Let us focus on the Cowboys and getting the team together, and that's it. So our fans could not sit here, keep rolling our eyes every day. It's like, oh, here we go. It's another thing. And like I've reiterated, like Mark's reiterated, Law Nation, DMV, Dallas Cowboy Blue, we've all reiterated this point that Dallas Cowboys are always going to get picked on. It's a bias towards us. We don't get penalties called. Nothing. I mean, we're literally not only playing against the team across the field, but we're also playing against the refs. We're playing against the league itself. And I mean, any other person or individual or group that's coming at the Dallas Cowboys, it is hard to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. And I can only imagine being a player for this team and how stressful that it may be. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I know y'all fed up with it because I'm fed up with it too. But again, like I said in the last video, as fans, we have to keep being supportive because if you're not supporting your team, who else is going to? And that's why being a Dallas Cowboy fan is unique because we deal with issues that other teams ain't got to deal with. Perfect example. All this stuff going on with these other players getting in trouble and the linebacker from the Jets going through the Lincoln Tunnel the wrong damn direction and hitting the bus and injuring people and killing people or whatever the situation was. Did you hear about it? Did you hear about it? No, you ain't heard about it. Okay, well, a lot of people didn't hear about it because as I scroll through my feed here, I don't see no such news. Wasn't even talked about. Really? Oh, so TMZ, y'all biased now too? Y'all got y'all got something against the Dallas Cowboys too because y'all ain't talking about nobody else. This is if you're gonna talk about anything, this is hella scoop right here. You didn't pick this up. So you gonna tell me that he's over here injuring lives and getting in the car accidents and tunnels, going the wrong way. You didn't pick that up? I'm confused. Unless I'm stupid, you tell me. I and Virginia's finest, my man. I know you ain't heard nothing about it either, because I know you were just as confused as we were. Like I didn't hear about it until Mark told me about it, and I'm like, why is it not in my feed? But yet and still, Ezekiel Elliott getting crushed and punished all day by TMZ. He can't do nothing. He can't even go on a goddamn boat. I'm sorry for my language. I'm just frustrated right now. He can't even go on a boat without somebody checking up and seeing what's going on. It's like, so as a grown man, a football player for the Dallas Cowboys, I got to sit in the house all day every day. I can't go out. I can't live my life. I can't do nothing. I'm not even doing nothing. Again, I guess that's what comes with the dinner, being a Dallas Cowboy, unfortunately. The whole Jerry Jones situation. That's why you haven't heard much from him with the team and the media talking to him, because he's dealing with that. Stephen Jones has basically been talking to the media and telling everybody what's going on. They asked Jason Garrett about Des Bryant. He's been pretty mum about that and not really talking much about that situation. But if you could kind of read in between the lines with a lot of things that they've been saying, both him and Steve, especially Stephen Jones, you can kind of understand a little bit what they're doing, but not really, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not even gonna sit here and bet any type of money on whether Dez is gonna be here or not. Quite frankly, I want him to be here because who the hell else are you gonna put in place of? Okay, yeah, you could draft one of these great wide receivers, these athletic wide receivers coming out, but you got to understand that wide receiver is one of those positions in the league that it is hard. It is hard at the wide receiver position to transition from the collegiate level to the professional football league in 1 year. Rookies that come in and do great, great, but they're not going to be standouts and superstars straight off the bat. You're not. You're not gonna sit here and it'd be dumb for a team to go into the offseason or the draft and draft a wide receiver and say, "Hey, you're going to be my day one starter at the number one spot." You're probably not winning games too much like that. Probably going to be like the Cleveland Browns. See, that's something they would do because they're rebuilding. I get that. But Cowboys ain't rebuilding. We got pieces. Look at all the turmoil that was going on with this team last season, and we still ended the season at 9-7. It goes back to what I keep saying over and over again. I know you guys tired of me saying it because I'm definitely tired of. I'm gonna keep saying the shit until they fix it. So that is what it is. We got to make changes. You got all these assistants and these new coaches and stuff. It's not gonna mean a damn thing if both Garrett and Scott Linehan come together and change things on this team. We got the pieces. We got the players. We got the players. We do. Byron Jones was on the NFL Network getting interviewed with another player from another team, and they were asking him. They were basically saying, "Hey, reports came out that you may be switching back to cornerback." You know what he said? "I would love that." Because when we picked him in the first round, when he came out in the draft, did wasn't CB on the end of his name when we drafted him? Yeah. Look, I understand that he's a versatile guy, but again, that versatile thing is awesome in certain situations. But when you bring a guy to a team, you have to know exactly where you want to put him. Because if you keep switching from here to here, because everybody thinks that cornerback and safety is the same. It's not at all. If you ever played football, you understand that like just because you're a great cornerback doesn't mean you're gonna be a great safety. It's two totally different positions. You know what I mean? Like at safety, you have this much of the damn field to cover. You have to be very reactionatory, if that's a word. You got to be able to reaction. You have to be able to react quick. If you can't react and you can't see and you can't keep stuff in front of you, you're gonna get burnt because you're the last line of defense. You are the last line of defense. They burn past you, it's over. Put it like this: if a team's doing on defense is doing a cornerback blitz, the corners are up close to the line of scrimmage and they're getting ready to sack the quarterback or they're trying to get to him. If that quarterback gets that ball off, who's in the back? Your safeties. That's it. So if they don't know what the hell's going on back there, then you just got burnt for a 56-yard touchdown. Can't have that. So I really hope that they do put Byron Jones back to cornerback because, in my opinion, that's where he needs to be at. Now, with them doing that, now there were reports before and it was conflicted. Somebody came out and said that Orlando Scandrick may get cut or traded. Cowboy staff said, we didn't say none of that. We said that, yeah, he's had injury issues and, we're going to look into his contract, but nobody said anything about getting rid of him. Now, if they do, they do. But they're going to do that. If and when they do that, they're going to make sure that they got their ducks in a row. They're going to make sure that, obviously, Byron Jones is back to cornerback. They got a place that they're going to keep Awuzie. And safety is definitely going to be a need. So, with that being said, just think about it, guys. They're moving these pieces around, right? You got Byron Jones potentially moving the cornerback. You have Awuzie, well, still at the cornerback position. So you have these corners in place. So you're moving him from safety to corner. So at cornerback, who do you got? You got Jeff Heath. You got my frat brother, Kayvon Frazier. Shout out to Kayvon. And then you need a solid starter there. So who do you think will fill that void? Earl Thomas, maybe? We'll see. I'm thinking in my head that with all these moves that they're making and things they're doing, Chris Richard is in the back of the class like, ooh, pick me. Let's go get my boy Earl Thomas. You know why? And he's back there standing on the soapbox like, hey, guys. He's like LL Cool J in Any Given Sunday. Hey, coach, I didn't want you to be the only dumbass with his hand raised. Ha, 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 ha. Again, he's in the back of the class saying, hey, let's bring Earl Thomas in here. I'm here. We already have a bond. He's going to want to come for whatever contract you want to send. Jason Garrett here already told you, hey, come get me, bro. Come get me. Go get him. Because I guarantee you, every Cowboy fan that I spoke to personally says, well, we love to see Earl Thomas. Granted, he's a little older, but again, you already have a lot of people. Hold on, my battery's dying. You have a lot of people on this team right now that literally have that we have people on the defense. When the last time we had somebody go to the Pro Bowl in the secondary? Earl Thomas goes every year. So let's put that in perspective, all right? All right, back in business. All right, sorry y'all, my battery's dying. So again, dog is running around here. Let's put that back in perspective here. So I would love to have Earl Thomas at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get him. Get that veteran leadership in here. And if you get rid of Orlando Scandrick or whatever you do with him, his contract, like I said, is not that much. So even if they cut him, it's not like they're going to get a whole shitload of money for him. So, and even if you trade him, what you going to get, a 5th, 6th round? I mean, we already got like 2 of those with the compensatory pick. So I mean, that probably wouldn't be a smart move either. But I just want to say like it's already been kind of a crazy offseason. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to say, all or nothing. So if you guys heard the reports about the Cowboys being featured on All or Nothing for 2017, like my man Mark Holmes said, it's funny that it's parallel to the draft and the draft being in Dallas this year, and everybody when they hear news about Dallas, everybody tunes in. NFL, they think they slick. We not stupid. We know what y'all doing. We know what y'all doing. Y'all over here trying to. it's all about money. It's that capital, baby. They're trying to make that money. Now I ain't mad at them, but you know, it's free publicity for the Cowboys, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be the first one. I'm gonna have my remote and be sitting there like, so. Oh yeah, yeah. All or nothing. I'm gonna be watching on my phone, wherever I can. Every device I got, I'm gonna have it playing. But it's just funny how like they decide to do this right now because, and I think because of the whole Ezekiel Elliott, they have a lot to talk about in the show. So um, I was wondering when we were gonna be featured in it anyway. And before they even spoke about this, in my mind, I already had a thought that they were going to do it anyway. So, but I mean, okay, NFL, y'all make y'all money and at the Cowboys' expense, but Cowboy fans, we gonna watch it. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like I said before, you guys know the NFL draft is this year, and one thing I'm gonna say before I end this, please do not get fooled by these guys lifting and jumping out the ceiling. I'm not saying Byron Jones is bad because I love Byron Jones, but he broke the world record in the vertical or whatever. Again, Saquon Barkley, quote unquote, the best running back in this year's draft. 29 reps on the bench press. I mean, I guess you had to be strong to be a running back to hold on to that ball, but you better not ever fumble it, though. I'll tell you that. So if you bench pressing like that, you better hold on to that ball every second of the game. And I'm pretty sure that the Browns need to go ahead and get him for their second pick in their first round. But anyway, whatever. Um, like I said, don't be fooled by these guys' athletic ability because that doesn't always mean that they're going to be the greatest football players. So you got to look at a broad spectrum. You got to look at everything. So with that being said, until next time, guys, this is your boy E2 Blue. Thanks again for all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Sorry I haven't been commenting back. I've been busy working. Can't quit my day job because I don't get paid for this. So I just want you guys to be informed and know what's going on. Um, from Cowboy fan to Cowboy fan. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Follow your boy. Until next time, have a great day.